Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. We're up to episode 18, and we are on the final chapter, and we are going to finish it up. I'm your host, Mad Science. So this episode's going to be a little bit weird. Firstly, the last episode ran pretty long, so we're actually going to see the beginning of the storyline for this one at the beginning of this last chapter, at the beginning of this episode, rather than the usual, which is the ending of last episode. And one other thing is that the game sort of reaches a major divergence point in this end chapter here, in that I don't remember if you have the ability to revisit the same game after you've beaten it. Right? So if we get to the last mission in this chapter and clear it, I know there's like a new game, I'm nearly certain there's like a new game plus function, which lets us start over with all of our same characters back at chapter 1, but I'm not sure if it lets us come back and play the same game with the same characters. And the reason that's super important is because there's a lot of really cool post-game content that goes on pretty far that I would really like to do, and I'm currently planning on doing as sort of a side quest, which I will publish after the main quest. But as a result of not knowing if we can come back to this game after we beat it, what I'm gonna do is actually get to the very last map in this chapter, save the game right before that very last chapter, and from there I'm going to be maintaining 2 primary save files. Actually, I'll finish this up after this plays out, because I can't pause this. Seraph, why are you invading hell? Sort of how it goes, though. War typically starts when you don't expect and ends when you don't expect. Oh look! Gordon jumping to conclusions again, with absolutely no data and only secondhand information. He's lying. He just wants to invade heaven. It's a counterattack. So either Laharl is legitimately changing during this storyline, or he just gets to be a much better liar. I say that sarcastically, because I do enjoy the increase of character depth that progresses throughout the storyline. I mean, I said this a couple of episodes ago about, maybe it was last episode, about why I hate Gordon as much as I do. Yeah, we're totally invading heaven. But, as I was saying, I'm going to get to the last battle in this chapter, and I'm going to then start maintaining 2 different save files, one of which we will use to end the game, and one of which will be our exploration of all of the side content in this game. And I'm totally just taking a long way around here. And I will actually end this... This will be a short episode, I'm pretty sure, because I'm planning on ending this episode on that last battle of this chapter. So we'll probably only get... I actually haven't looked. I should probably go check on that really quick. I actually haven't looked at how many maps there are in this chapter. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, there's 7, it looks like. And they're actually fairly long. Like, these guys scale up in level pretty quickly. I'm looking at a guide for this, and this next chapter, or this very next battle is going to have people that are level 65 to 70, so the same level as my guys. It's going to hang out that way for a while, in that, like, 55 to 70 range. And, let's see, 1, 2, 3. On the third to last fight, that's going to go up to 75. And then on the very last fight, it's going to be a range between 55 and 80. So I don't actually, like, given the levels involved here, I don't think we're going to get all the way to the end in this episode. Probably clear, like, 1, 2, 3 episodes or so, or probably 3 or 4 battles before we end this episode. But I don't feel like I have any power leveling or anything I need to do in advance. It's just going to take a little bit of time, since this stuff is going to be essentially the same level we are. So we'll have to play a little bit tactically, and we won't just be blowing our way through. So, yeah, I suspect this is probably the third to last episode, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get about halfway through this last chapter in this episode. Next episode, we'll get to the last battle, and then our last episode for the storyline will be just that last mission, plus the end of the storyline. You know, game ending. Mid-boss! What are you doing here? And already on the heaven side. Exactly. Surprise! Excuse me. Who is this guy? Gordon, jumping to conclusions as always. No, I don't think so. It would be hilarious if, like, Seraph and Mid-Boss were a dual personality, right? Multiple personality disorder.
あなたたちの成長ぶりを確かめに来たのです。何？この先、あなたたちを待ち受けている戦いは、これまであなたたちが本当に最後まで戦い抜けるのか。この目で。
そんなことをして何の得がある？
おしゃべりの時間は終わりです。さあ、見せてもらいましょうか。
Are we fighting him? Yes, we are. Ooh, XP plus 100 map. That's nice. Let's see. Weak to wind, resistant to fire. Weak to ice, resistant to fire. Weak to wind, resistant to fire. Weak to fire. Alright. Well, these guys don't look that difficult, so let's start with knocking them closer to us. $927. I think I can probably Colossal Fissure these guys. Because the end of the last mission, I didn't look real close at what their defense was of the stuff I was fighting, but my Colossal Fissures were doing about 750, which appears is about what it's going to do here. Which is nice. And then... do I have any other displacers, like significant displacers? I guess I can throw. No, I don't want to throw them there. I want to throw them here. Etna? Colossal Fissure. Plus... something else buff. 1535, 1064. A little bit resistant to ice. So I think I can do something like this. I'm intentionally... I think if I hit him with just an ordinary attack, I think he's gonna die. Maybe not. It's 1080, 1104, 708, 49... Yeah, this guy has significantly lower defense than this guy does, so he's gonna take way more damage. Let's hypothesize he takes about 1,000 from Etna, so I want to hit him with something that he's gonna resist, which is that ice attack. In fact... I should probably hit him with Rapid Fire, which will be even weaker to. Or more resistant to. There we go. Let's see how that turns out. It's only 900, not 1,000. It's right in that range that I want. And then... I think that's good for now. Put Ellie over here. Have her nuke this area. He'll die for sure. I'm not sure if this guy will die. He doesn't have high defense, but he does have high resistance. It's unfortunate. Is there something else I can do here? Like, maybe a weak ice spell or something? Let's hit him with a level 1 fire and see what that does. 68. Not enough. Let's have Flan hit him with 1016, 1088. Let's hit him with a rank 1 wind. No, he's weak to wind. Thinking a rank 1 ice, maybe. Something he's not quite as resistant to. No, it's not great either. Probably would have been better off just magic boosting Ellie. I don't think I have any other way of just very minorly decreasing his health. So we're just gonna have to chance it. I believe in you, Ellie. Ice these assholes. Not quite. last but not least... Oh. Put Laharl on this side, because Belle can't move that far. He's just gonna die. Oops. And he's probably gonna get himself killed somehow or another. Not quite. Ouch. Well, he will die to Ellie now, so... we'll do that. And then she can run far away, so hopefully she won't die. Alright, now we can kick this guy's ass. How do we do this? I'm actually really curious. Can I impact? I cannot. I cannot target an empty square even if somebody's going to be there, right? So like if I delta kicked him to here, I can't put people here and target this square. Can I hit it with magic? No target, okay. Now, here's a question. If I put somebody in this square, so that there's somebody to target, and then I remove them from that square by canceling their movement, and then knock somebody else there? Does that work? Let's try it. I mean, it's pretty bonkers. So what we have to do... we're going to delta kick him this way, which will cause him to land in this tile. Now, in order to hit that tile, after he lands there... let's see. Nope, that's not right. Okay, first, we do this. Now we put someone here, which allows us... and we have to do it in this order, because the delta kick has to go first. I'm going to cancel this, and I'm only going to do it this once, because if this ends up not working, like if the game breaks and says that's invalid, I don't want to lose all of my actions this turn. That's awesome. Okay, so that's an interesting little twist that we're going to have to remember for this game. Rapid fire this way, plus Colossal Fissure.
Go! See?
I love how weird this game gets. There's just like all the sideways shenanigans you can do. Yeah, sure, whatever. Just hit him with your sword.
But of course!
But of course! You know, if you could get mid-boss on your team, I would absolutely use him. Not that I think that he's good, he's just clearly the best character in the game. Maybe he's tied with Etna. Move people out of the way. He's got about 1,000 health left. So we'll just end. I don't want him to accidentally kill himself by auto-attacking me. 200 damage. 400 damage. Don't kill him. Thank you. And we'll kill him this way. And after that, we'll have to switch out our staves, because Ellie is now up into the mid-70s in terms of experience. So we need to get our other casters. I guess actually, Kasumi's already in the 70s, so wow, she just hit level 80 off that. So we need Flan to get leveled up. So we'll switch her staff with
見
Flans.
事なチームワークです。よくぞここまで成長しましたね。
お、いつもの情けない言い訳はないのか？
悪魔と天使と人間。今の彼らはお互いを
Yeah,
仕事
man.
にせず
Othering
全
language.
員
Learn to
言
recognize
葉
it.
だけで区別しています。それはとても悲しいことです。
あれ、この人大天使様と同じことを。
しかしあなたたちと戦ってみて、たとえ生まれた世界は異なっても
By kicking my ass, you have proved that there is hope in the world.
その心を忘れなければ、これから訪れるであろう様々な試練。
Does anyone in Japan actually feel that way, or is it just an anime trope, right? That, like, the strength of your convictions is one-to-one with your combat strength?
何かよからぬことを企んでいるに違いあるまい。
Whoever wins had more conviction, and that meant they were more correct about their life philosophy.
私はただの通りすがりのビューティー男爵ですよ。さらばです。
I suppose that's based on the just universe assumption, isn't it? Which is flawed logic.
さあ、中ボスさんなりに私たちを励ましてくれたんじゃないですか？
正しいライバルとはそういうものだ。
ああ、ライバルの友情ってなんて。
お前たち、どういう脳みそしてたら、そんなに都合の良い解釈ができるのか？
I do love Laharl, always just being the more down-to-earth person.
大天使様、大天使様、現在始まって以来の緊急事態にございまする。
今日はまた一段と騒がしいね。
はあ、反逆者フロンが悪魔の軍勢を率いてこの展開に攻め込んでまいりました。
You can tell Vulcanus is evil, A, because of the little down-turning of his lip. It's like, I'm frowning all the time. Urgh. The mustache, and he apparently has no eyeballs.
悪魔どもを迎え撃つ準備はできております。天使兵の指揮はこの天使長ブルカノにお任せ。
わかった。お前に任せよう。ただし、彼らを傷つけぬよう捉えるんだ。
捕らえろ。バカバカしい。
They might just have to have an accident.
殺してくれるわ。私が神となる時は近い。
Is that really how the universe works? If there's no one more powerful than you, you become God.
絶対平和が全世界にもたらされる。
I feel like Vulcanus is gonna wind up being the villain who doesn't actually have a tragic past and is just a villain. We will save our game. Oh, and I still need to switch the staves. Forgot about that. Yuck. Wait, what? Looks like I need to do a little bit of staff juggling, because I need to give Flan both the strongest staff and the statisticians, because her intelligence is relatively low. So we're gonna move these teachers, which give bonus intelligence, to the Jupiter staff, which is the strongest one, and the statisticians from the Mistral staff. Oh, we can't, because this is maxed. We'll have to put it on a different piece of gear then, won't we? King's Orb. Okay, from Jupiter staff to King Orb, we move teachers from Mistral Staff to Jupiter Staff. We move statisticians. Then we give Flan both the strongest staff and the strongest orb. And now she's a beast. Are these belts worth using? I actually haven't looked at anything I picked up recently. I'm pretty sure these are all lower tier than I care about. Weak. Oh, 240, 256. Oh, I have to equip the other staffs. I forgot. 635, 616. Oops. Fur coat is decent. Steel belt and aura belt, I think, are meh. I don't think I care about any of those things. Now I need to heal up to recover the mana that I lost by removing orbs. And save our game. Just so that if we do end up having to reload, we don't, like, lose all of the equipment juggling and whatnot. Paradise. Which is relative, of course.
ターゲットを確認。これより任務を遂行する。
Sounds like robots to me.
こいつらが天使。
I like the braid, though.
私の先輩たちです。先輩ね。でも喜びの再会って雰囲気じゃなさそうだね。
反逆者フロンの天使長ブルカネ様の命にお前を排除する。
待ってくださ
I
い。
mean, what's Seraph gonna do when he hears back that that order was distributed?
皆様の誤解です。
却下。我々はお前が反逆者だと聞いている。
お願いします。大天使様に会わせてください。
却下。そのような命令は受けている。反逆者フロンとその仲間を排除せよ。
I was just following orders, they said.
そんな。
フロン、話しても無駄だ。
そうそう。こんな頭の固い連中、何言っても聞きゃしないって。でも私、天使様と戦うなんて。
お前の決意はその程度のものだったか。今さら泣きを入れるぐらいなら初めから来るな。
I like that one random little flower that's animated for some reason.
そうだぞ。女の子を泣かす奴は地球勇者であるこの私が。
Unless he personally is inflicting that treatment, of course.
いいんです。ラハールさんの言う通りですから。私も覚悟はしていたつもりでした。けど、いざ現実になってみると、その覚悟が鈍ってしまう。
For people that plan on executing the Flan, they sure are hanging around, letting us do a lot of talking.
ごめんなさい。私、もう迷いません。ありがとう、ラハールさん。
余計な世話をなさせるな。これ以上迷惑かけるよ。俺。
はい。
ならさっさと。
Exactly.
魔物どもをぶっ飛ばすぞ。
You were gonna kill us anyway! What do you mean it's authorized? It was already authorized.
どうするか。天使の実力を見せてもらおうか。
Warp. Now that's awkward. Spears? Yeah, spear users, axe user. Are these both warp tiles? Basically, the game really doesn't want you, or at least the level designers really don't want you to avoid getting warped. But I think can't move there. This is so awkward. Basically, it's impossible to form battle lines, right? Excuse me. Basically, it's impossible to form battle lines because everything's just going to get warped around, so we'll just deploy our fighters like so, and accept the fact that they're... these guys have the ability... These guys have spells. So I guess I shouldn't get too close to them. Something like this, plus this, plus this, plus this, plus this. Now, at the beginning of my next turn, or at the end of the enemy turn, we're gonna get warped around a bunch, and then we can figure out how we need to allocate our resources.
Repent.
Alright. It's like 2 here. I could like Delta kick this one. No, that square is blocked. Because she would land right here. Sort of interesting that this angel is named Kanna. I just watched the Air anime again. You know that reference. Let's see, these two over here. Gosh, how do I want to do this? Colossal Fissure here, plus Lion's Roar, I guess. Move her out of the way, just so she doesn't get hit by it. This might actually kill her, which was not intended. Yeah, oops. Not what I meant to do. 675 plus 1 counter. How much defense does she have? 467. I think I'd kill her if I auto-attacked her. So... instead... Oh, I should have just auto-attacked her. That would have done more damage. Because I would have instigated a counter. And then, yeah, alright. But, one can secure that kill doing... What's she weak to? Fire? I wonder. Let's do this. I just want to move her out of the way, so she's not a threat. This one is resistant, let's see, weak to wind. So let's do... I don't want to do that. I think an ice would be better. Wind might kill. Excuse me. This is weak to fire, this is resistant to fire. 435, 409, 376 resistance, 455. So I should hit against wind, because... it's tough, actually. Can I even hit against wind? I think so. Okay. Let's go ahead and lift her. I can actually throw her into the base tile. I'm talking about lifting and throwing her to safety, and the base tile is certainly the safest place. We'll lay out a Colossal Fissure just to weaken this person.
Be gone.
What's their movement like? Not awesome.
Pray.
Yeah, what? Thanks?
Repent. Die.
Okay.
Repent. Pray.
Ah, he's dead, isn't he? Yeah, that sucks. These are both weak to fire. But I think Flan actually can't even get far enough to hit. Oh, yeah, I guess she can. How should I weaken this one up? I think Laharl goes somewhere. I guess, yeah. Yeah, that seems right to me. And they're both weak to fire. Okay. I do think it's hilarious that by sheer coincidence, Flan is the one who needs experience, so literally Flan is up in Celestia, massacring angels to get levels. I really didn't plan it that way. And we'll Delta kick you to get you out of the way. Go away. Ninja goes over here. Etna isn't going to do anything. Laharl goes here and does like a blade rush for no apparent reason, just to weaken this person up. And I think that does it.
Pray. Die. Repent. Pray.
I didn't notice Kasumi was over in that corner, but it is fine. Now this is a pattern I can hit. Weak to ice, weak to wind, resistant to wind. Looks like I should hit this terrain with ice, but first, I'm digging the music though. It's a very different flavor. See, resistant to wind, neutral to ice. Cool. Wind, ice, ice. I should hit this area with ice. Like so. Ah, not quite enough. These two over here I don't need to worry about. You can go away. Those three don't need to do anything. Kasumi might as well run this way. Laharl will move back into the face panel. As long as she doesn't auto-attack our Kit Kat, should be fine.
Die.
Just getting a little low on health there. Flan's over here. These two are over here. Weak to fire, weak to wind, neutral to wind. Wow, they have a lot of health. Or at least this one does. This one... weak to ice. So we can probably just Omega Ice her to death. Kasumi here wants to land... Actually, let's go ahead and get both of these two healed in the same move. And we'll practice an Omega heal, just cuz.
Go! See ya!
That's not how you use an axe. This is how you use an axe. Help. Then we Omega Ice her. Nobody over here cares about doing anything. Axel runs this way. Bell runs this way. Our Nekomata picks a fight over here. Wow. Might as well move Musashi away and call that a turn. Excuse me.
Great.
Counterattack. Flan can kill this person over here. For ice damage. Might as well practice Omega Ice because she has the mana. 960 health, so she can Fists of Fury this. It's satisfying watching that number counter go up. Kasumi wants to run this way. Randomly practice her Omega Heal ability. Excuse me. So there's two opponents left. It's just a little bit slow going at this point because at the beginning of every one of my turns, they're going to get warped around and wind up who knows where.
Die. Die.
And the Kit Kat is going to kill that one. $398. Like, it's going to be tough. It's funny how Flan looks like she has a flower coming out of her head right now. Throw her this way. What are you weak to? Fire. What's your resistance like? Not great. Easy. Obnoxious, but easy. Get her healed up. Get everyone healed up, really. How's she doing for levels? 59. Still a little ways to go. Excuse me. Because he totally looks like a villain, right? Exactly.
天使にしておくにはもったいないほどの悪党面だな。
It's funny how his character art has wings, but his character model doesn't.
黙らっしゃい。この苦しい顔に対したてまつり、悪党面とは無礼千万。
Well, you spend so long practicing your frown in the mirror, you know.
悪魔を引き、限界に攻め入るとは言語道断なり。しかも、罪のない天使兵たちを傷つけ
I wonder what the penalty is for conspiring with
天
humans.
使長ブルカノの名にかけて、お前たち全員を処刑してくれるわ。
Come get some.
待ってください、ブルカノ様。私は大天使様にお聞きしたいことがあるだけなのです。
黙れ反逆者め。口を聞くのも汚らわしいわ。
ブルカノ様、どうして私が反逆者なのですか？
とぼけるでない。お前が悪魔の王について全界を支配せんとしていることは宣告承知。おまけに頭の悪い地球勇者を騙し味方につけるとは見下げ果てたやつよ。俺ら天使の役目は
His voice seems kind of quiet to me.
無力なる人間どもを導くことにある。その役目を捨てて下劣な悪魔に首するとは許しがたい所業なり。
おいお前、さっきから何様のつもりだ。
待ってください。ブルカノ様、あなたは悲しい人ですね。
何？
あなたは悪魔、人間を無力と決めつけ、でも私は知っています。素敵な心を持った悪魔がいることを、勇気にあふれた人間がいることを、そのことを知らず、
It's certainly true. There's a range of values for people and demons and angels.
本当の悪それはブルカノ様。
Some people will amaze you, and some people will make you sick. The trick is just being able to tell them apart. Also, what's up with this flower? I swear that in like every single map or something, there's this one little animated flower, and only one. Oh, no, wait, I'm wrong. There's one on the left. So there's a few. At this rate, everybody's gonna be a defender of Earth.
私は正しいことをしているのだ。
Reminds me of Kai Wynn a little bit.
それを証明して
Another Star Trek reference. DS9, which was, I think, one of my two favorites.
やれ天使兵よ。
I think Next Generation and DS9 are my two favorites. I appreciate that... What's up with these tiles? That's interesting. Also, no Vulcanist. Okay. Sword users. Good attack on them. Excuse me. I appreciated that that the writers for DS9 and were able to do more like long story arcs, if that makes sense. They were able to do an epic story arc, which they just kind of didn't in Next Generation. Like maybe a little bit with intermittent Borg stuff, but I think really the entirety of the Borg arc covered what, 5 episodes? Because I think it's like they get thrown across the universe by Q in an encounter the Borg, and then fly back. Then at some point, There's the Best of Both Worlds. Wow, she's getting her ass kicked. There's the 2 Best of Both Worlds episodes. And then sort of Picard's recovery episode after that. So I guess that's like 4. There's a little bit after that if you include the whole like Borg rebellion thing that happens at the beginning of season 7. Excuse me. What's going on here? I'm gonna try... I don't want to Blade Rush this person. I think it's gonna kill her. Wish I could just hit these 2. Actually, I can. That way. Like so. Yeah, so I mean, like, the Borg... The entirety of all of the episodes where the Borg show up is like 7 episodes or whatever, but all of DS9 was one freaking giant story arc with the Dominion. Similar with Babylon 5 and The Shadows. I really appreciate the whole, like, space epics. I even recently learned some of the backstory behind why the writers were able to do more of that epic story writing, and kind of like, essentially how it was a writer's conflict between apparently most of the writers and Gene Roddenberry himself, who was like, no, that's not what this is about. This isn't a space epic, and it's not a... I'm actually going to do something... Does that work? 1, 2... hold on, I have to math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Alright, this is a little weird. But yeah, apparently there was a huge ongoing argument between the writers and Gene Roddenberry during the first season of DS9, where they were like, oh, you know, it seemed like a lot of people liked the interpersonal stuff that happened in Next Generation, and like big character story arcs. I messed this up. I meant to heal both of these. That's okay. Musashi, lift and throw. Katarina, Mystic Blast. Yeah, apparently a lot of the writers were like, hey, the character arcs during Star Trek Next Generation are super popular, let's do more of that. And Gene Roddenberry was like, no, that's against the spirit of the show, we're not going to do it. And they went back and forth. And then I believe at the end of season 1 is actually when Gene Roddenberry died. And so the writers were like, well, let's do it, since he's not here to tell us we can't anymore. And yeah, worked out the way that it did. But it's a little off topic, obviously, for, oh, good job killing your own person. It's a little off topic for Disgaea, but I thought it was interesting. How did that come up? Space epic. Something about DS9. Oh, right. Kai Wynn and Vulcanus. That's right. And then we can do this. Weaken these two, rather. 399. Looking at their resistances. 439, but weak to ice. So, pretty sure Flan can savagely punish that cross. But she might die for it. Oh, we're gonna hit Katarina. That's problematic. I really don't want to get a friendly fire kill. If we killed this one and this one... Musashi can still act, so that's fine. For those not in the know, Kai Wynn is a recurring character in DS9 who essentially gets elected to a high religious rank. I suppose it would be analogous to the Pope. Every time I look at this list, I swear something's been added to it, and then I look, and I'm like, no. But really, she's just interested in her own power. Like, she's very... Wait, apparently, Kasumi didn't act yet. People are always like, well, you know, the religious thing to do, according to faith, would be this. She's like, yeah, but I'm the one responsible for interpreting faith, and I don't really feel that way about it, so we're not gonna do it that way. Essentially, so. That was an incredibly necessary and effective heal. I really don't understand some of the computer's decisions about healing. Kasumi might be dead here. Hurricane Slash plus whatever that archer does. But thus the whole comparison to Vulcanus, where he's just like, I'm not the one who's corrupt, you're the one who's corrupt. I'm the only person who knows what's best. I will, by taking absolute authority and being a dictator, I can bring peace to the universe. Rah, 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 rah. I'm just like, right. I should not have moved Blonde there. That's unfortunate. Laharl needs to move Kasumi so she can double heal. Something like this. Our ninja will get off of this tile. And let our Kit Kat get over there instead. But not before she lays the smackdown on someone. She might be a little bit in trouble there. Like, these guys do hit kinda hard. He's on a defense plus 50 tile.
Out of my way!
Looks like she'll be okay. Lovely. That's one dead archer. And Kasumi risks her life for the cause. This is how you do Wind Cutter. Ninja moves on out here. Maybe he'll find a way to be effective.
Pray.
Another highly effective set of heals.
Pray.
Kasumi looks pretty dead there. Yeah. But these two have put themselves in a position to get wrecked, so... This one's weak to wind. They're both weak to wind. Excuse me. And Flan secures those. Harl, however, Overlord's Wrath. He doesn't want to leave this tile. He's got that recovery 20% plus defense plus 50 is nice. Not that my defense is particularly high. I mean, when you're running glass cannons, a defense plus 50 tile doesn't do a whole lot for you because your defenses suck anyway. But I think this is sufficient. They'll probably just Giga Heal again. As long as they don't auto-attack, it'll be fine. Get themselves killed. Ah! Flan dies. That hurt. So I guess it's time to just massacre these. That's awkward. 234, 196. Excuse me. That should do it. They'll finish these two off. Katarina will get the other one. Hooray! I think we'll do one more map, and that'll be it for this episode. Ah, a new prize. I'm guessing an orb. Yeah. Let's see.
おかしい
Colosseum. Yeah, it looks like there's one more map in this particular set of maps. And then after that, there will be one extra zone that has 1, 2, 3 maps in it. So we've still got... I mean, this is the 5th to last map, which is quite a ways. So that's about... I think we'll do this one. This will be a bit of a long episode. And then we'll do 4 maps. I guess it's 3 maps for the next episode. And then the last episode will be the last map.
大天使が出てこないのはおかしくないか
確かに。
もし大天使が事件に関係ないならフロンちゃんそうね黙認しているってことは皆さんの言いたいことはよくわかりますでも私は大天使様を信じます最後まで
As they say, sometimes silence is an answer.
お前も相当頑固なやつだなそれも愛とやらだな
そうです尊敬する大天使様を
See, I was literally just thinking, it's not really so much love as it is faith. But I suppose you could argue that having faith in someone is a type of love.
まあ大天使を信用するつもりはないけど そうね。私もフロンちゃんを信じてついていくわ。
私もだ。君の愛を信じて共に行こう。
ピロピロピロ、サンズ店もついていきます。ジェニファーさん、ゴードンさん、サーズデーさん。
まったくお前たちはどこまでお人よしなんだ。
あれ、じゃあ殿下は帰るんですか？
Of course not. We haven't finished our conquest of heaven.
ここまで来て大天使の面を拝まずに帰れるものか。俺様は一人でも行くぞ。
ラハールさん、皆さんありがとう。私はあなたたちに会えて本当に良かった。しかし私は天界の住人
You're
であ
not
りな
kidding.
がら
You've killed basically every single angel that is in here since we entered.
この戦いの果てにどんな結末が待っているにせよ、でも後悔はしていません。
I'm gonna guess these are no entry tiles just because of the way they're set up. Yep, exactly. This is such a weird map. So, like, ranged is my friend? I guess? And the entire enemy team is ranged. And I can only pass through here one time, like, one single file. That's what I'm looking for. At best, we go up here, then we wrap all the way around, and you can finally address these. So that's pretty long. Or I can just, like, deploy mages, hypothetically, blow people up. Long. That's who I was looking at. I didn't look at her resistances, but it's possible this will one-shot. And I suppose if this whole map is going to be ranged, and I'm going to be spamming out magic... Oh, nice. I should really do some magic boosts. So I'll put out my mages, set up magic boosts. And then we're going to go full Lulz mode. Put this here. That's not doing any damage. So I'm hoping by putting this cannon here that it will lure in his opponents on the other side to come attack us. I'm hoping. Hopefully they go after the turret, and that will bring them closer, and that means we can, like, AoE them a little bit. We got some of them.
Repent.
Ow.
Pray.
And... well, for starters, we'll put you there. And then do a Giga Heal. Get these two healed up. Do an Omega Ice. I don't think this will kill either of them. Might kill her, actually. I don't think so. If she was weak to ice, I think it would kill her, but she's not. And again, I am magic boosted twice. It's hard to say. I guess we'll find out. Close. And she will run away. Can we actually close that out with a fire? Yeah, we can. Nice. And I don't think the turret should kill her off, but we will move him away. Keep him coming. Big heals.
Repent.
Rip turret. 73 resistance to ice, so I guess we won't hit her with that. They're both neutral or weak to fire and wind, and both resistant to ice. So... like this. Ah, that one in the corner is really resistant. Apparently she has a rare gold tux with a whole bunch of extra resilience on it. Resistance? Whatever it is. I think it's funny, I've played this game almost to its end, and I still haven't figured out whether that word is resistance or resilience. And it shouldn't even matter. I should really just be calling it res. That's a bad sign.
Repent. Repent.
Kasumi, no! Ow. Fire, wind, wind? Looks like wind is the target here. Step away, step away, magic boost, and turn. So I'm down a healer now, which is obnoxious, because I want Blonde to be getting these kills, and she's now my only healer. Weak to wind, weak to wind. I need to step 2 squares closer. Now I really want somebody to lift her and throw her out of harm's way. Because I think she can get hit by those.
Pray.
Yep, big heals. But thankfully, I can now hit all 3 of these. I am cheesing this pretty hard, I admit. But it's also the best way to channel this experience the way I want, and to be honest, if I was to do this the legitimate way by running down the one-lane path here, it would be pretty bad. Because I'd just be getting hammered on by these mages, right? Like, as soon as I hit this curve, I'd just be getting owned.
Pray.
I just had a really interesting thought. I forgot I can actually cross these if I can displace someone across them. So, like, if I had somebody pretty darn tough, like Axel, and if I Delta kicked him across the gap, he could get into a scrap with these. It's just crazy enough to work. Ah, that square is blocked. that square being blocked is irritating. It means Axel would have to move. I guess that's okay. I wanted him to be able to move after he landed, but that won't be an option. Sometimes the best person to beat on is your own guy.
I'll finish this. Be gone.
But we will land a big heal on him, just so he doesn't die. Excuse me. I think he should be able to take hits from those three without dying. These are all resistant to ice. So we'll just magic boost and call it a turn.
Die.
Yeah, that's not particularly effective, hitting me with your stick. That's not how that is used. And now he's poisoned too, that's frustrating. Oh, but you're out of mana, that's why.
I'll finish this. Be gone.
Is she the one with a whole bunch of res? Yes, she is. This one also has a ton of res. So obnoxious. Oh, I didn't lift and throw Flan. She might be in trouble. Oh, no, wait, because she's out of mana, right? Yeah, basically. Weak to fire. Let's see if we can finish her off with a fire spell.
Get ready!
Not quite. Is it possible...
Finish this.
Here's what I want to do. I want to hit her, then I actually want to turn my back this way. That should ideally bait her into moving behind me or to my side, so that that will be targetable by one of my guys. Yes, she moves. Lovely. And that finishes her off. Go up a level. And Axel goes here. So he can... Oh, that's not right. I don't want him to stand there. I want Katarina to come back. Mystic Blast into Colossal Fissure. Maybe that should have gone the other direction. But, that's fine.
Finish this.
Thankfully now we can start dumping damage into her. Get her out of the way. Nice. That should do it, I think. As soon as I clear her out, I can then move on and clear out the rest of the map. It's taking 241 damage from poison, so I can skip healing him this turn. And hit her with wind, and that will be lethal. Excellent. Now, our Kit Kat will start blitzing across the other side of the map. And some of our other frontliners. I might even, like, Delta kick my ninja across the wall. I'm not sure. We'll see. Haro can actually get 2 squares if he does this. Alrighty. Giga Heal. Run the map. Try not to die. Timo doesn't want to move just yet, because it will put him in danger.
Lord, give me strength!
I actually should have moved Axel, come to think of it. Okay, Axel, go get him. Kit Kat, you can Mystic Blast this one. Laharl can Wind Cutter? Maybe he Overlord's Wrath. Yeah, we'll do that instead. These ones I'm not going to worry too much about channeling towards Flan or Kill X, because... Kill XP, I should say. Just because it's such a pain in the ass. Like, this is so awkwardly positioned. I'm just going to go for the finish, I think. Can Flan secure that in any way? Like, she has a lot of range. She can.
I'll finish this. Be gone.
This map is so awkward. Come to think of it, the no entry gem is over here. Yeah, that's everybody. That is everybody who's going to take a turn anyway.
Repent.
Kage Bunshin no Jutsu! This one is weak to fire as well. Give me those levels. You're asleep? Can I throw across this distance? It looks like I can. I can't believe she put me to sleep. That's so obnoxious. Katarina, no! And this one is weak to wind.
I won't hold back.
Kill secured. Alrighty. Good long episode there. Got Flawn up to like levels low 70s somewhere. Ah, another prize. Ooh. Shiny. It's a lot of marksmen and gladiators. I probably want to go into this at some point and try and level it up. I will actually think real quickly about who I'm going to equip it on. Sort of a generic item, so who needs generic stats? Etna? Kinda? Like, she's a little bit low on the attack rating. And health? Actually, she's kinda high on health. She's hurting for defense? Question mark? It does feel like, in general, Etna's about 100 behind everyone, so we will give it to her. Where is it? Pop the necklace. Alrighty. Last question. Where are we moving these statisticians over to? Probably nowhere yet. Like, 73 is fine, but it's not fantastic. Like, everyone is in a 70 to 70... I mean, like, okay, 76, 76, 80. Everyone else is between 70 and 73. So 73 is a fine place to leave those for now. But after Flan gets a couple more levels, we'll want to move those, migrate those around. But that is going to do it for this episode. We are, I guess, 4 maps from the end of the game. So the next episode will be the last, I think the next 3 maps. And then, like I said, the very last map will be the last episode, I believe. So we're going to finish up, I guess, on episode 20. So, until then, everyone take care of yourselves. Look forward to it. And I look forward to seeing you then.